Attention on deck!
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits. If you don't do your job, I'll shoot you. You get me.
We get you, sir!
Welcome to the Roughnecks.
Ratcats, Roughnecks!
Pimps and players! Pimps and players!
Welcome to Game Peddlers, the Greens Way.
I told y'all this was gonna happen though. Xbox bring their stuff over, PlayStation bring theirs over, PC wins it all at the end of the day. I told y'all, but anyway, August 26, 2025 is gonna be a good day for Super Earth and the democracy. It is coming to Xbox, people, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna make this real quick for y'all. It is definitely coming, and this is for the Xbox people. It's a little welcome package, a little guide, something real quick. I ain't gonna sit here and take forever. I'm gonna get straight to the good part, so that way you ain't got nothing to worry about. You ain't gotta feel overwhelmed like I did when I jumped on PC playing this. I felt overwhelmed. For anybody that got any experience out there, all them soldiers out there, go down in the comment section. Anything that I have missed, go ahead and help out your fellow comrades and give them some more advice that I might have sat here and missed over, because I try to make my videos nice, short, and sweet. So let's go ahead and get to it. Number one, ship management station, unlocking and upgrading stratagems. Okay, with this right here, you're gonna need some rec points. How you get rec points? You play the mission. When you get to playing the mission, you'll see at the bottom of the map, which we're going to talk about. And these rec points, it'll tell you how much specimens or shit that you need to find and doing the challenges, and that's all the little things you need to pay attention to, how many you're going to get. With that being said, please stay on easy mode. But anyway, you need these points to unlock and upgrade the strategy. I recommend starting with the machine gun and the orbital precision strike. Stick with this until you feel real good with your swagger, got everything down packed. That machine gun is going to help you mow down a lot of people. Sit here and crouch, lay down type stuff. Orbital strikes, they come back kind of quick, so that way you can go ahead and do what you need to do. When it comes to upgrading the ship, I understand it seems like a lot, but as you play along, it becomes real easy. It is a grind though, because that's what this whole game is about. It's about grinding, because it comes down to, you know, your Warbonds. So, and Warbonds cost money. We're gonna get to that real quick on what you should do with that. All right, step two that you need to pay attention to, or tip two, my bad. Tip two is Armory and Acquisition. The Armory is where you manage your loadouts and customization. Now, if you look to, like, when you go down the hall, you'll see like a little suit there. Just go right there. It's in between the hallway on your left side. Go ahead, you can do your loadouts there. You got already some loadouts that's right there. So with that being said, you can go ahead, switch in these suits and stuff for your loadouts. They have little abilities too, like being able to take a fall damage or get hit, and then you might have like a percentage of where you might not do major damage by getting hit, type of stuff. It got all that in there. So pay attention to that. And this is where I want to talk about your Warbonds. Warbonds, they use super credits, which you can earn through the grind. The grind, you go find little doors or openings and places like that you open up, and it'll be some super credits there. Or the little spaceship that you might see that's blinking lights, hover over that, and they'll give you you'll do your little salute. It'll tell you what button to push. Do your salute, and then they'll pop open, and then it might be some super credits in there that you can use for your Warbonds. Now, with the Warbonds, yes, they do cost money, but you can use these super credits to get it. You know how to do, like if you play Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying? Buy some credits with some real money. But they do have a starter pack. They always have a starter pack that is free. Pay attention to those, because you can do that whole thing without spending any money. It's just going to take you to grind those super credits. And like I said, you find the super credits by playing the game, playing the mission, and finding unlocked doors that you need to unlock. Sometimes they do have doors that require you to have 2 people. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to push the button at the same damn time. You'll see it. Pay attention to that. Super credits is what gets you your Warbonds. Do not worry about all the flashy stuff first, man. If you're gonna sit here and buy some of this stuff, I recommend going to watch some people's videos and seeing what these guns really do before you sit there and invest, because over time, when it came to this game being developed, a lot of the things that was popular and very damaging at first no longer is damaging in this game because they reverted. And I don't want you to sit here and spend your money, if you spend money on Warbonds, super credits, and then you buy this Warbond and you find out that this gun is actually trash now. It might look dope, but it might be trash now. Just a heads up on that one. The Galactic Map. This is where you view the missions, track global progress. You're going to play against the Tumors, is what I call them, and then the T-2000s. They're called something else, I know. But this is where you sit here and do your major orders, which are weekly community objectives. Then you have the personal orders, which are daily challenges that are reset at 7 p.m. Eastern time. All right, so at the bottom of this, right, you'll see the difficulty level. Do not just try to skip up to like something extremely hard, quick thinking, oh, it's going to help me rank up fast. It really doesn't. Start off, gradually start moving up. As you start getting more stuff for your ship and stuff, start moving up. I ain't saying you got to sit here for a whole week on easy. That ain't what I'm saying. All I'm saying is once you get the hang of easy, move on, move on, move on. Once you feel a little bit more and more comfortable, start moving on. Once you start getting a little bit of upgrades for your stratagems, start moving on up. And then you'll see that at the bottom, it'll show your levels of what you can get out of this mission or doing this mission. Normally there's about 2 to 3 missions that you do, you know what I'm saying? And they will vary depending on your location. You can also just jump into someone else's current thing that's going on and still reap the benefits of what they got. So whatever they have collected, if they are already pretty much, let's say you jump in somebody's game and they're pretty much at the end. I have done this a lot. I still get what they got. You know what I'm saying? Even though I ain't do nothing but land, jump in the ship and leave. I probably been here for about like 60 seconds. You still get the rewards for it because you here and you helped out. So with that being said, do not rush this process. It does not help you rank up any faster. All it's going to do is make you have an attitude. I'm letting you know I helped out several people rank up on this. Do not get all cocky and think, oh, I'm just going to run through this. You're going to do yourself a disjustice. All right. Tip number 4. All right, so this one is more of a gameplay strategy. As soon as you get in, you see people doing a whole bunch of things, looking at their watch, just everything going off. You might have landed in a hot spot if you're playing with some randoms, or even if you're playing by yourself and you found yourself surrounded by enemies. What you pretty much want to do though is try to avoid being so close to the objectives, because most of the time there is a shitload of enemies. Pay attention to that map before you land. So when you land, open up your map immediately and make sure you look around, see where everything is, plan out your route. It's best to plan out your route. Call in your supplies right then and there. If you need to, if you got a machine gun that you got, call in that. When you first start off, of course, you don't have any of the bonuses. So you don't have like max ammo yet, the perk for max ammo. It's cool. You can always call in a resupply. As you've seen in your training, you know that it's a countdown and you can keep on re-getting that. Exploring. Don't forget to explore. Don't sit here and try to rush into every little fight. If you can avoid it and there's really nothing there, but you know what I'm saying, there's no objective. If you want to explore it, cool. But if you don't, it's okay not to explore and try to fight every fight. It's okay. You'll see on your map, like I said, plan out your map well, because there'll be little diamonds that'll show up on the screen on your map. That right there can be some good items that's hitting around there. So that's why I say plan your route, because it might be some stuff over there next to your objective and you might want to go hit it. Now, if you feel like there's too many people in that area, then you know, move on. But I suggest exploring a little bit, those little diamonds and stuff, because you want some of them super credits, don't you? You wanna go ahead and get the good flashy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you want to do if you're gonna grind it out. Prevent ammo waste. Try not to waste so much ammo. Each character has their weak spots and stuff like that. When it comes to T2000, some people like to use bombs or like stuff to blow up. I use bullets most of the time. You know what I'm saying? So try to find out what each enemy's weak point is. Pay attention to reload. This is one of the things right here. Pay attention. This ain't like every other game. If you reload and you didn't use all them bullets, you lost them bullets. I'm just letting you know that. So pay attention to reload. I know a lot of people is gonna sit here and reload like crazy because they used to just Call of Duty style, just reload after they get a kill or whatever wave of people is dead. Don't keep doing that. I'm just saying, you're gonna run out of ammo and find yourself calling for ammo on a regular basis. I'm just saying. My final and last tip is pretty much the missions. Like fuel pump is usually light resistance enemies, you know what I'm saying? And those are pretty much easy, like fuel pump objectives, pretty fucking easy. Now, when you get near these objectives, pay attention. Around the surroundings, you'll see your samples. This is where I talked about earlier. You'll start seeing samples around your objectives. And these samples will help out when it comes to your stratagem and upgrading your ship, because you're gonna need a shitload of that. And if you paid attention to the Galactic Map at the bottom, you'll see these little samples. I think they're color orange and green, orange, and then I think there's another color like red or something like that. During these objectives, that's where you're going to find these samples. Fuel pump is normally one of the easiest objectives to sit here and do. I'm just saying. But pay attention to those samples. And then when it comes to extraction areas, that is also an area where there are samples at there. So if you're one of them people that did not explore because it might have been a lot of fighting and you ain't feeling confident, know that there should be some samples there. Now, when it comes to these really high rare samples, you're not going to get any of these until you get way up in difficulty, and that's when you start seeing some of those rare samples that you need. And I didn't know that at first. I thought I could just play any game mode and I can get all the samples. No, that is not how this works. You must upgrade your difficulty and then you'll get there. So with that being said, these are my small little tips and things that I didn't pay attention to, and no one was there to guide me because I be doing things on my own, solo dolo, and I don't be asking for help. I just take it how I need to take it. Pause. That didn't come out right. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I hope y'all enjoy and welcome and all that good stuff, comrades, democracy, all that good stuff. Welcome, Xbox people, welcome. You gonna enjoy this grind. I'm out, be easy. I hope this helps you out. I holla.